Alright, ladies and gents, we're gonna make this quick. We got SGA 11.6 absolutely in play. No Jalen Williams. Chet is in play, but Chet is a non-factor to me because you know the way basketball works is when your stars are out, right? The next tier, the next guy, the next man up, he steps up and shows you what he got. Chet, with no Jalen Williams and no SGA, he let everybody else step up, and he showed us he wasn't the man. So Chet means nothing to me. Fire up SGA. Cunningham's in play, like a 30% usage, like second highest usage in the league. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for minutes. You're looking for usage from your players. Fire up Cunningham. My man Thompson might be back. I'm not really interested in him because, Sengun, Green, they all get fantasy points, so they're just all going to take away from each other. Jabari Smith, so I don't, at 8,900, I'd rather play a guy like Cunningham that's going to do all the heavy lifting for his team. I don't understand why Grimes is still playing. They rested their big three. Grimes has been killing it, as if he was actually he is the part of the big three, because he's been better than Paul George this season. Please don't, don't get upset. It is what it is. There's no 5-game stretch where Paul George did this, so I don't really need to explain it. Paul George should be playing, and Quentin Grimes should be the one not playing. They should be saving him for next season. But who am I? I don't understand why they're playing him 30, 40 minutes a game when the Philly's cooked. I don't understand what these coaches are doing. I don't understand what these GMs are doing. I don't understand anything about the NBA. Heroes an okay play. I'm pretty sure these guys know it's over. They lost 8-9 straight. 20, 24, 39 fantasy point productions. I like the minutes. I like the shots. But what is Tyler Hero playing for right now? I don't want to spend $8K for guys that are playing for nothing. There's no incentive to go out there and bust their ass. You see what I'm saying? Jalen Green is an okay play. If Thompson is back, I definitely don't want to play him. McCollum, no Zion, no Trey Murphy. He's very risky because he's a bum. I don't talk about players about what they used to do. What have you done for me lately? 2 games ago, 19 fucking fantasy points. Fuck, I'm supposed to do with that? 7K, 30 fantasy points. I lose. What am I supposed to do with 30 fantasy points? CJ McCollum is unreliable, and he's in a good spot for whatever that means. 87K, great. Probably going to be 40% on. Great. He could go off or he could not, but I can't. There's certain players when they get the usage and the opportunity, they're going to go off. McCollum is not one of them. Derek White's an okay play. What's Boston doing? Who are they playing? They're playing Utah. So let me see who is. Brown is out. Tatum is in. Let me double check. All right, he's out for Friday. So you know what that means. Let's give White a bump. Let's give Tatum a bump. Drew Holiday's been playing a little bit more aggressive lately, offensively. Do we give him a bump? Yeah, because of his price. Let's give everybody a bump. All the starters get a little bit of a bump because Jaylen Brown has a lot of usage. You feel me? Okay. Where are we? Okay. Jordan Poole, not interested in Jordan Poole at all. He's not even in my player pool. Castle, not interested. He's in the player pool. I don't think I'm gonna get to him. Sexton and George against Utah. No, thank you. If Jared Butler's in the player pool, I'm pretty sure I'll have more value. I'll have better value than him. Actually, he's not even value anymore. He's 6.3K. He's in the player pool. I don't see that I get to him. I don't think I get to him though. No Collier for me. Pritchard, not really. If he's the last man in, cool. I don't think I'd probably play Holiday for a little bit cheaper. DiVincenzo, You want DiVincenzo to start. Where's yeah. DiVincenzo's an okay play. Even if he comes off, well, he's gonna come off the bench. He's an okay play. I got no problem with him. Carrington, not interested in him either. To be honest with you, Doughton, not interested. Didn't they send him back to the G League? I think they sent him back to the G League. I'm not interested in Cole Anthony. Nick Smith with no LaMelo. Charlotte is disgusting with no LaMelo. I'm gonna tell y'all what to do right now. All right, we got Bridges, so that's all that matters. I just want Bridges. Maybe Bridges and Nurkic. I'll take Bridges and Nurkic. Bridges and Diabate. Maybe Ball, but he's 5K. He ain't that special. 17, 10, 12, 22, and 30. He started, played 33 minutes, only gave us 30 fantasy points. And we had to drag that out of him. So I'm not really interested in anyone else on Charlotte. Maybe Daquan Jeffrey's been playing a little bit better. How much is he? He's 4,700. He's been putting up some numbers lately. 20, 31, 22 with LaMelo on the court. So I'll give him a little bit of grace. I don't think I use a spot on him though. But if he's my last man in, I don't think he's gonna be the worst thing in the world. Where are we? Right, we spoke about Collier, Brandon Williams only if he starts. Holiday's an okay play. We spoke about that. Nick Smith Jr. if he starts, he's an okay play. Same thing with Ball. Whoever starts, they're okay plays. Chris Paul at 4,600. I don't like the 8 shots. I don't like the 7 shots. I do like the rebounds and the assists. He's 4,600. No Fox. He's in play. If he's your value, he's your value. Alvarado's in play. Let's give him a little bump. Little usage bump with no Zion on the court. I'm not interested in Caruso. AJ Johnson if he starts was actually AJ Johnson if he starts is in play, but he was very. This shit took a long time to get him 26 fantasy points. You got to give rookies a little bit of time to get comfortable though. So I can't really. I'll go back to him at that. Well, he went up $1,000. What are we doing? Oh no. If he's my last man in and he starts, fine. But I'm not looking to play. I'm not jumping out. I'm not doing backflips to play him. Hardy. If Brandon Williams is out, Hardy's an okay value piece. Chris Scafino, he's in play. Should come off the bench and play, around 30 minutes. Hope what you're looking for is people to look at the game log, see 16 fantasy points, and jump off of him because he got his 9 shots. That's what I want. If you're 4K, you're taking 9, 10 shots a game. I'm great with that. So I like Hutch Scafino for value. I don't really see anything else that I want to get to. Let's go to shooting guard. Let's speed this up. All right, Edwards is in play. Grimes is in play. Wagner's in play. I don't want Clay at 7K. He's very score independent. If Vassell, you take that shot. I don't care what Clarkson does. I don't want to play Utah. I'm only interested in Filipowski and Kessler. That's the only 2 guys I really want to get to from Utah on a nightly basis. Obviously, if there's no Kessler, it's Filipowski season. When Kessler starts, you fire him on. Max Christie off the bench. If he's my last man in, fine. Not really interested in getting to him. No Joe for me. Lonnie Walker. Maybe if he started. If they start Seth Curry again, no thank you. He started last game, played 18. No, not last game. He started the game before, 25 minutes, 22. Seth Curry will never be in a winning lineup. Who's this? Just Julian. Julian Champagne is in play for value. Hawkins is in play. I prefer him to start, but he's in play. Let's go to small forward. Tatum looks good. Marshall's in play at 8K, believe it or not. McDaniels is in play. No Middleton. Brooks is fine if there's no Thompson. I don't mind it. Council Jr. is an okay play. He ain't revolutionary or nothing like that. Keldon Johnson's in play. Justin Edwards is in play. He's got more comfortable as the season went on. I think marketing is out. Sensabaugh if he starts. All right, I think we're going to power forward. Hold on 1 second. Oh, boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, we're going to power forward. If you're new here, welcome. I appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. Struggling to cash. Yeah, I know the NBA is chic sometimes. You don't have time to wait for starting lineups. You don't have time to wait for news. You don't have time to do research. I can send you my finalized, optimal, updated lineups right before lock. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. Super chats are open. You can look at both sites and see which tiers help your needs or best fit your needs. And keep in mind, MLB is, what is it, next week? Yeah, MLB is next week. So take that into consideration when choosing your tiers. Everything else is in the description. And let's go to power forward and let's wrap this up, because I'm already late. Banchero is absolutely in play. Miles Bridges is absolutely in play. Did Bam give up? This is why I say something. This is why I be talking crazy, because you give us 34, 24, 31, and 34 games in a row. Listen, you are what you repeatedly do. What you're repeatedly doing is what you are. You're not the 57. You're the 30. You're the 30. Excellence is not excellence is a way of life. It's not what you do randomly. I'm not gonna do jumping jacks. You have 50. This is what you were supposed to be doing, but this is what you are. So do I think Bam Adebayo follows up his 57-point performance with another 57? No. Why? Because his mind ain't in it. Because there's shit going on in Miami. If I'm playing multiple lineups, I'll throw him in one. But I prefer Bridges. I prefer Banchero. I prefer Tatum, even at 11K. Because I know at least Tatum's going to show up to work. I don't know what the fuck they're doing in Miami. Chet, he's another one. You're injury prone. You did nothing. There's nothing here mesmerizing that shows me that you're somebody. 10 shots. Man is 7'9", right under the rim, taking 9 shots a game. That's embarrassing. I've been watching a lot of basketball. I'm qualified to say the shit that I'm saying. Chet Holmgren, you looking crazy to me right now. I have nothing. My spidey senses don't say, oh, Jalen Williams is out. Chet Holmgren is going to step up in a big way. No. Even when Jaylen Brown is out, Derek White steps up. It's simple basketball stuff. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's thinking out there on the court. I don't give a fuck about 30 fantasy points. He's 8 fucking K. If I pay 8K for him and he gives me 30 fantasy points, my night is over. So, those of you that don't understand what I'm talking about, you need at least minimum. You need 6 times value. On these higher spend ups, you'll take 5. You'll take 5 just not to have a mental breakdown. You're going to give me 40 fantasy points? All right, I'll take it. You're looking for 6 times value. 8K, 49 fantasy points, that's like 6.1 times value. That's what you're looking for. This ain't 2015 anymore. It's 2025. You need 400 fucking fantasy points on FanDuel. You need 360 fantasy points on DK. You ain't getting it from this guy, because he's going to take up all your salary and give you nothing in return. This guy's the bust. Get the fuck out of here. What else? PJ Washington is more reliable than Chet Holmgren. Fire up PJ Washington. Randall's in play. Easton's an okay play. If Thompson is back, forget about it. Is Kessler in? That's a great question. Kessler's in. So I don't. If Filipowski starts, he's an okay play. I prefer Kessler. I mean, if they start next to each other, because they've been doing that. Aaron Wiggins, if he starts, he's an okay play. Okay play, not nothing great. Read off the bench, you want to be sneaky. Tobias Harris is an okay play. If Yabusele starts, he's an okay play. Julian, even I just said it. This is Justin. Well, Washington went starting two bigs, and Champagne got a DNP, I believe. Yeah, this ain't the last game. He got a DNP. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna skip over Champagne. Kelly Olynyk is in play. He gets a bump with no Zion. Sohan's an okay play. Matkovic, if he starts, even though he's a bum. Okiki's and I want to say he's gonna play. He played 37 minutes last game. I need him to start. I'm gonna need him to start. Let me see something. I don't really have the voice to be doing this, but let me see something. Hold on 1 second. Jesus Christ, what the fuck was that? All right, center. All right, much better. Okay. Okay, I see what's going to happen. They're going to go Brissett at center. They're going to go Yabusele at power forward. They're going to go Edwards, Grimes, Butler. Some shit like that. So, Okiki's a sneaky play, but if he doesn't start the way the NBA been lately, I ain't going to lose my mind. All right, let's go. Let's finish off power forward. Where are we? Okay. Brissett, if he starts. How many minutes have Mamu been getting? I know we had a crazy game last game. So he did 55 fantasy points in 19 minutes. Is crazy. If anybody chases that, y'all crazy. What else? Okay, let's go to center. Let's get out of here. Sengun, 9.5. Porzingis, 8.2. Hold on. Again, I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck is going on today. All right. Sengun's been playing 9.5. I don't like playing Porzingis because obvious reasons. Sengun isn't a player pool. I'm not looking to get to him. Same thing with Porzingis. Kessler's in play. I prefer Kessler. Durant's in play. Sarr's in play, even though I don't like the matchup. If Hartenstein starts, he's in play. Gobert is in play. If they start Kai Jones, he's in play at 5-1. Messi. Yeah, Messi's gonna have to paint to himself. You know, Kelly O likes to shoot three. So give me Messi at 4.4. Absolutely in play. Vucevic. How many minutes did he play? He played 21. You started and played 21 minutes. This is the problem with the NBA. He's in play though, if he starts. The rest of these guys I'm not going to get to. Maybe Diabate if you want to be cute. I'm sure Nurkic is going to start. Diabate probably plays most of the minutes, or more minutes than Nurkic. But either one is fine as long as Nurkic starts. And Isaiah Stewart if you want to be cute. The rest of these guys I'm not going to be touching. I appreciate y'all taking the time to watch the video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. Check out the Patreon, check out the channel memberships. And I'll let y'all go. I'll talk to y'all later. Ciao.